I'm taking off again. President's tense. Big white house. Big white fence. The industry fake. I can't get involved. These niggas capping. Haven't even seen the shit that I saw.
Sup? Dope.
There's no doubt that there are thousands of phone applications out there. And although most are made for killing time or making our lives a bit easier, there are some apps out there that are pretty creepy. From a sinister application disguised as a child's app.
What?
To an app that sends very chilling messages.
What? These?
Here are 8 scary apps that are too creepy to download.
Damn. Here we go.
An application disguised.
Wow, that shit looks creepy off bucks. I'm just saying, bruh. Jesus.
As a child's app says something very chilling. Jane Dia, mother of Samantha Higgins, overheard a demonic-like voice coming from her 7-year-old daughter's room. Startled by this, she checks on her daughter and notices that the voice is coming from an app on her phone. The application was called Call Blaze in the Monster Machines 2018, and, as the name implies, the application's main demographic are children. So, as you can guess, this was very unsettling for Dia. How can an app made for children be so scary?
Because you got mother clunkers out here designing shit like this to cluck up people's lives. And I guarantee you, if I was the mother and I heard my daughter or whoever I care about right on an app and I heard like a demonic voice, two things would have went down that day. One, I would have went in my daughter's room, grabbed her phone, and destroyed that shit. I would have said, boom, against the wall, pieces. Or, I would have said, cluck my daughter, in all due respects. I love you, but I gotta get going. Just saying. Alright, you hold it down over here. You pay the bills over here now. You go ahead and get you a 9-to-5 job for real. Or make some YouTube videos, whatever pops off for you first. But I'm out, deuces.
However, what's even more frightening are the things said by this app. After going through various ads, the user or child is shown a button that can be pressed to make a phone call to a fictional character. Upon pressing this button, the application simulates a phone call being made. And as one would expect, the call would be picked up by an innocent, lighthearted character. However, this happens instead.
Hi kids, I'm your new friend.
No the hell you not. You got me clucked up, bruh. What the You not my fucking friend. I guarantee you that shit. Alright? Alright, just so long as there's an understanding that you're never gonna be my friend, we're gonna be cool. And so long as you keep a 6-mile radius from me, then we gonna be straight, my brother. We gonna be alright, my brother. We gonna be just fine.
Happy, slappy, whatever you want me to be called. You see, I want to play with you, kiddo.
Sus?
Maybe we could perform some fun games together.
Pause.
What's this, hogwash? You look afraid. Is it this knife in my whirly-turly hands? Making you a little nervous, huh? That's all right, because this knife is going to improve your look when it's sticking right out of you.
What? Clearly, the people that made this game was on some shit that day. Or they were possessed themselves. Because I don't know any person, regardless of the age, gender, or what may have you, if you put this app in front of somebody's face and you play that, I guarantee you the person is going to be freaking the hell out. Off bucks.
this as a child is bound to give you nightmares, which is what happened to Samantha.
No shit.
It was only after news about this that Google decided to pull this off their app store. And although it's no longer available, that doesn't mean you still can't download apps just like this one. Because there's so many applications, you're more than likely to find apps like the one downloaded by Samantha. Of course, getting scared and possibly getting a virus are things you should consider first before downloading.
Number 7. Ever wanted to receive messages from your favorite artist? Well, there's an app for that. However, some users have reported receiving strange messages, most of which are pretty creepy. MyDull is a texting simulator app that allows the user to chat with a chatbot named after an idol or celebrity based on the user's preference. The list of artists you can choose from is mostly composed of K-pop singers. However, regardless of which singer you choose, you'll most likely get sent a chilling message by the so-called chatbot. In one instance, someone received a text threatening to give the user's phone a virus, and in another case, someone jokingly talked about dying and received a message back encouraging the user to do so. Now, these are just some of the many reports about this chilling app. Critics have even questioned the chatbot itself, thinking that some replies might actually be coming from a human. Some replies, as many people have noticed, are too similar to responses made by an actual person. Hackers might be a possible explanation for this, but no one knows for sure. Whether it's a hacker or not, the responses are nonetheless odd and very creepy.
You've probably heard of Japanese dolls and wondered how these beautiful crafts are made.
Jesus.
Well, if you're interested in making one, then check out Soratete Ninhon Ningyu.
I don't want to
which
make that
translates
shit.
to Raise a Japanese doll. However, you won't be making any ordinary doll.
Oh.
Rather, you'll be making a doll that's been cursed and doused in the blood of innocent people.
Jesus!
Plus, you can also level it up by collecting candles and using them to burn the doll's heart. Leveling up will transform your doll's appearance, making it look different than its previous transformation. However, as it evolves, its next appearance could be very haunting.
God damn.
But by far, the scariest thing about this game are the times in which the doll gets very close to the screen as it bends reality, turning its environment into a hellish scene.
Wow. God dang. You sure Adam didn't make this clucking... This... Oh my God. You sure it's just... I mean, you said, you know, someone said yada yada yada, making that scene into like a hellish environment is what makes it creepy. You sure it's just not the app itself that's creepy and sus and weird and scary? Like the app itself and everything about this app screams, hell no. Oh, locals.
The game has elements like those found in Tamagotchi or Digimon, which makes this game somewhat fun to play with. However, unlike those games, this one will most likely keep you up at night, not because it's addicting, but because of the app's haunting imagery.
Damn.
Number 5. No app can get any more morbid than this. RIP VIP notifies you of someone who just passed away. In other words, if someone just died, you would be notified of their death. The concept is so simple yet very creepy. Just imagine receiving a text notifying you that someone you knew just died. Obviously, it would be very unsettling to be notified of such thing. Of course, receiving texts about strangers who just died is also discomforting. As for the type of people who get reported, it's usually those who are famous or that have done something significant. So don't worry, you won't be getting a message from every single person that dies. That would definitely make the app less appealing. Aside from this app being very strange, it's received lots of good ratings. So if you're into morbid things like being notified of deceased individuals, then go ahead and check this out.
That's weird. You're weird. What?
Who knew that an app made for a completely different purpose could be so scary? Sleep recording apps have not only been used to monitor one's sleep, but also for recording strange and often creepy things that happen at night. Although someone who has this app might have no intention of capturing something paranormal, they more often than not do.
What? Okay, this is not that scary.
As you can imagine, it would be very haunting to hear a voice you've never heard before. It's ironic that an app made for helping people sleep can lead to sleepless nights. So, if you're fine with never sleeping again, then check out one of the many sleep recording apps available in the market.
I'm good.
Number 3. If you've ever bought a used phone, then perhaps you should be concerned. There have been some cases where people have claimed that their phones were recording them without their consent.
Oh, God.
And those same people later...
See? And that's why I don't do that shit. See? That's why I don't buy phones off of people. I don't buy used phones. Because buying a used phone is the equivalent to buying a used condom. Wow, I just said that. Don't people. Alright. Don't get me messed up. I'm not out here just buying used condoms. Alright. I buy regular sealed up in store brand smacking new, fresh off the counter condoms. I'm not out here just buying, nah, that's disgusting. I don't know why I said that. But that's equivalent to buying like a used phone. Like, it doesn't work. I mean, it may work for like, for like some time, but then obviously, it's gonna break, because somebody else used it before. So, it's gonna break, right? You're gonna have problems with it. You may not like the size. Wow, that sounds really like a used condom. I'm sorry. I mean, just get off that subject. Okay.
That a spyware app had been installed on their phone. There are many spyware apps available in the market, so there isn't just one specific app that you should be concerned about. But what makes this scary is that such app may have been pre-installed and disguised on used phones, making it impossible for the user to find out. In Find My iPhone, a short documentary in which filmmaker Anthony Vandermeer tracks his stolen phone, we're shown how easy it is for someone to track and monitor strangers through an app. Before having his phone stolen, Anthony had installed a spyware application. Later, after having his phone taken by a stranger, he was able to see the exact coordinates of his perpetrator's location. But most chilling of all, he was able to use his phone's camera to record the thief.
Oh, God.
Knowing
Pedophile.
this, it makes you wonder if someone might be watching you right now. Perhaps the best thing to do is to factory reset your phone just to be safe, especially if you bought a used one.
Or keep your phone.
There's an app that lets strangers do weird things to you. Situation.
I am so ready.
Nigga, what? I'm not going to repeat. I'm not going to go back to what he just said because I know what he said. Y'all know what he said. Why is there an app? You don't have, you can literally go to story number 1 for real because you don't have to finish story number 2. It already started off clunked. Who makes an app like that? I don't care if I'm taking it out of context. I don't care if I didn't finish story number 2. Like, who makes an app like that, bruh? Jesus. I don't,
is an app in which lets you choose a task that a stranger must do upon meeting you.
What the fuck?
The stranger who also has this app will receive this task and, with the help of a built-in radar, will try their best to find you to perform their objective.
Wow.
From complimenting your hair to searching the contents of your bag, there are many tasks you can choose from. Although this sounds like a fun way to meet new people, it does seem a bit unsafe to meet those you've never met before. It's even more dangerous.
That's not a clucking fun way of meeting people. It's not. Okay, it's not. That's a legit, scary, weird, sus, clucked up way of meeting strangers, bruh. Like, for real. And I really hope this app was done for. Like, gone, trashed, deleted, undone as soon as it dropped.
Strangers do certain things that can lead to criminal activity such as theft, which can occur if the task is to have someone check your bag or backpack. The fact that there's a feature that allows you to report any behavior deemed inappropriate just shows you how dangerous this is. But if you aren't creeped out by having some stranger check your personal belongings, then check this out.
Number 1.
Oh, I thought you were about to show me something.
This may just be one of the creepiest apps one can get. With Me is an app that allows you to take pictures with dead relatives. Pretty morbid, right? However, what makes this even more chilling is the fact that your loved one will have its own animated avatar that you can use to take photos with.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You know? I don't know what the hell to say. I don't know what the hell to say because who the hell thinks of shit like this, bruh? Like on some real shit. Like I'm being dead ass. Who thinks about this? Because if I wanted it to be with my dead relatives, nigga, I would have died already. Are you serious? Or I would have did some Ouija or I say Ouija, some Ouija board or like some paranormal shit, like, right? Like I don't want to bring the dead here. That's why they're separate. This is the living world, and then you have the afterlife, the dead world, bruh. That's why it's separate. If it wasn't separate, and if it's just one world where living and dead people were together, if it was just one world, man, I don't even want to think about that. But like, off no bullshit, like, who the cluck thinks about shit like this, bro? Like, you're sick in the head. Oh my God.
Similar to the technology used in Pokemon Go, the app will scan your relative's body when they're alive and create a virtual copy of them on your phone. After having done this, they're able to interact and pose for photos as though they were still alive.
That's disturbing.
Of course, before dying, they must give their consent for you to do this. Although this seems wrong, the company has its reasons for making such an app.
What's the reason?
The purpose of this app is to help those who are having trouble coping with the death of a loved one.
I think that shit makes it worse. Dying is a part of life. That's just the way it is. People die every day. People are born every day. It's their circle. Like, it's just the way it goes, bruh. It's just the way it goes. And I understand that, you know, and I'm not the one to judge on who, I'm not the one to judge people on how you deal with death, because everybody deals with death differently. So I'm not the one to judge. But if you're dealing with death like this, no, I'm judging the hell out of you. No, nigga.
Whether it's right or wrong, it's still creepy, and it does seem pretty strange to have a copy of someone who just died on your phone.
Jesus.
It would be interesting to see something like this used in VR technology, but that would be very unsettling.
Thanks for watching. If you've ever had an app that was too creepy, let me know in the comments below. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter to get notified each time I upload. That said, I'm Bizarre Bub, and I'll see you in the next one.
Question: Do y'all like the YouTuber Bizarre Bug? I think that's what he goes by. Let me know in the comment section, because y'all know every once in a while I would react to like new YouTubers. So let me know if you all clucks with Bizarre Bug, because I would definitely do more of. I think I've done some of his videos, but I would definitely do more of his videos if y'all want me to react to more of Bizarre Bug videos. But thank you, because now I know what apps not to download. Jesus. This was a very disturbing video. Very disturbing. And number one really took the cake, put the cherry on top, bruh. Like, I feel like they gotta do like background. Don't you know how like we go on an interview, right, for a job, and they do like a background check, right? I feel like they should do that shit with like making apps, cause I kid you not, there's probably millions, if not close to 1 billion apps. I don't know, like all together, and I'm not just talking about Apple, just all together, like PlayStation, Xbox, you know, dude, the Nintendo, Apple, Samsung, all that, right? But yeah, I feel like there has to be a background check and some, because I feel you gotta watch these people. You gotta watch these motherfuckers. The people that be making these weird ass, sus ass, scary ass apps, bruh. And I'm not the one to like download something that doesn't even seem like I should be having no business downloading, because I'm not, right? Because guarantee you, none of this shit will be on my phone, right? But like, if you just out here just searching for apps like this, then there's something wrong with you. Like, get the hell off my channel. Like, stop, because I don't want that shit over here. I don't. Please, Jesus. I used to have games on my phone, but then I realized like I'm getting busier. Like with every year, it's like I get busier and busier with like work and all that. So I don't really have time to like play games. I try to, but I'm definitely not playing no games like this. You got me all the way fucked up. God damn. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy. My family.